nice. Shut up, Doug. Okay, and I am Heather, and with me, as always, is my co-host, Doug.
Hello.
And we are not using our last names because we have real jobs. And
they might find out what we do at night.
Exactly. This week, Douglas, who did you bring with us as your special guest?
I found an amazing guest, picked him up outside the streets. He was living under the Mormon Bridge.
Well, they kicked me out of the factory. You know, when they found out I was living in the upper level.
So this time, so you.
I should probably. My name is Steve Roberts.
Steve Roberts.
Roberts.
Yep.
And what are you an expert on, Steve?
I work 40 hours a week. I clock in, clock out, do what I need to do all the time at a beautiful place called Mariana Industries. Mariana Industries. I work there all day, all night. Again, clock in, clock out, get what I need to get done.
Get back to the Mormon Bridge.
Yep. Well, now that's kind of where they pushed me to.
Okay.
Yeah, much like the Native Americans, I feel like I've been kicked out of my homeland, and they've sent me to the shittiest place they can find.
I don't know, that bridge is pretty nice. It's got a nice...
You been under it, Doug? You only know half the story.
So, is it fair to say that you're not an expert in anything then?
Oh, no, I am an expert. At Mariana, what we do is we make health and beauty aids, and we send them out to our surplus stores.
See,
you know, like Sally's, other cosmetic places. We send them out and we do stuff. I know a fella. His name is Darren. He works on the shampoo line. Now, what they do, honest to goodness, you get the bottles of shampoo in the store. Yeah. Now imagine a gallon bottle full of shampoo and conditioner. All right, now put that in a box with 3 other gallon bottles and then put it on a stack of 4 to 7. You, my friend, have a pallet worth of shampoo. Now that's what my friend Darren does. What I tend to do is I work in what we call the salt division, is what we do.
The salt division.
The salt division.
Like the Epsom?
Yeah, well, not necessarily Epsom, though that is a part of it. Basically, what I do is I'm a mixer. So what I have to do, because you have, things that are very, very nice and smell pretty, that you rub on your feet to, what's the word?
Exfoliate?
That's it. Exfoliate.
Nobody doesn't really know much about that.
That's all right. I'll let
She
it
has
go.
6 kids.
I'm not quite sure what that means, Doug. Anyway, what we do...
I don't have time for health and beauty.
Anyway, look, am I getting in the middle of a marital spat?
No, you're not. But again, so you are, it's clear.
I work at a place that makes bath salt and put shampoo
Are you an
in gallon
expert
bottles.
in anything?
Yes.
Are you an expert at working?
Look, if you're going to let me finish the story, I can tell you what I'm an expert in.
I think we're on a slow boat to China to get here, but go
Yeah,
ahead.
don't tell me anything more about coworkers, what they do. Just tell me exactly what you do and how you, sir, are an expert on
Well,
that.
okay, if you would stop asking me questions and demanding things, I could tell you what to do with the work.
Steve, let me tell you how it works. She gets bitter and angry because I bring on great guests. She doesn't like the guests.
No, that's not the thing.
9 times out of 10.
That's not the thing. You don't bring on anybody who's an expert in anything. That's your thing. You've gone through Craigslist, Angie's List, and now you come out off the street and under a bridge. Are you
Yes.
serious?
I nearly hit him. I had to do something. I
don't know where else he's looking. All I said is all he told me is I was going to get a free beer when I showed up. Now,
Where's the free beer, Doug? I guess I'm supposed to supply that too?
Yeah, it's upstairs. The kids will get it for you.
Okay, but anyway, getting back to the story, what I do is I work at a place, and what we do is we make the salt. And what we have to do is throw in the stuff that smells nice, things like peppermints and wintergreen.
Right.
And then we also have to dye, because for some reason, if you just give people sacks of white stuff, they don't quite realize what they need to do with it.
I would sniff it.
I would as well.
That's why we don't just give out white salt.
Yes.
Instead, what we do is we dye it. We dye it several colors.
Purple
We
for the
dye it
lavender.
Purple for the lavender.
Gotcha.
Peppermint is blue, even. And I call this stuff instant Smurf. Because what you do after you've mixed it all, and basically your body's just covered in blue dye. And so I go home and I swear to God, I
So you're like a giant Smurf.
I have to use pumice to get all that crap off my skin.
So what do you do? Just use the bridge as a pumice? Like, what?
I hug the bridge and I just rub up and down.
Alright, well, my phone is buzzing because...
I swear I need that beer. Alright, thank you.
Look at this. Heather's grandfather helped us out.
Now, is that the gay son or the queer?
Both.
Okay.
It's the one and the same. Okay. We do have some Twitter messages for you, sir, and that is, do you sell in bulk and can someone get a discount? This is from Mr. Romney Huffington. Okay.
Romney Huffington.
No, Huffington Salts.
Huffington Romney. Oh, no, yeah. Sure,
I think that's.
we sell in bulk as long as he's willing to open up a health and beauty aid store.
Okay, so you have to be a legitimate business in order to purchase your...
Yeah, you have to have the 4-ball. You know what, in honesty, we really don't check all that much. As long as
So say I called you up and said that I was at Beyond and Bath and started my own place.
Beyond and Bath.
Yeah, just
Well, first you have to tell me where the heck Bath is, and then we can go a little bit farther.
It's going to be further down.
I like this guy, he's quick.
So if I called you and said that I wanted to roll some of this bath salt and say smoke it, could it do that? Have you tested it?
I have not done that per se. I have seen, however, a couple of hobos at the bridge throw some leftover product that's been kept in my clothes into one of their barrels on fire.
When you were pumping?
Oh man, it was a pretty beautiful experience, but I would not recommend having it anywhere close to your face.
What was the question?
The man asked if you could set bath salts on fire.
And smoke.
Do you guys even listen to what the heck you're both saying? I mean, you can probably ease that marital spat you two are having.
We're not having a marital spat. We're not married. Not at all. To each other, because if we did, we'd kill each other.
Right.
The sex would be amazing, but we'd kill each other.
It's only because, again, I would do all the work, as I do.
You probably have just as many people paying attention to it.
Okay.
We have 6 quality listeners.
6.
6. Well, at least that's when I talk about the show, those 6 go. I've heard of it.
I think I've doubled it.
Well, yes, your roommates have access to the internet. They can listen in.
We have Wi-Fi.
Under the bridge.
Bridge, you have Wi-Fi. Yeah, pretty cool.
We've actually found a way to jerry-rig a mobile hotspot.
Wait a minute. So
Hobos are very good with their hands. You should
see,
know
you guys
that.
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about you and bath salts. Like, you didn't tell us just how you jerry-rigged a freaking Wi-Fi.
Well, you think this is a hotspot?
No, that's pretty awesome. That's something.
Well, that's one of the few things we homeless people got going for ourselves.
Heather could really use some good Wi-Fi in her house. Could you hook her up here?
Is that a euphemism, Doug?
It's not a euphemism.
She does have a big hole in her soul.
No, you know what? And that is because
She's got a 14-year-old. Yeah.
Right. Okay. You know.
Is that the one that gave me the beer?
No.
No, that was the grandfather.
The grandfather with the hole in the sofa, the grandfather gave me the beer. That was a youthful son of a bitch that handed me.
We don't ever really let them down downstairs when we're doing the show because, you know, they terrorize us really. And she turns even bitchier than she is now.
Okay. So what I found in the
Wow,
show
I
today.
can't imagine that.
How do you know the hell I go through every Wednesday? Holy crap.
Back to Twitter. We have a question. Were you the guy that was running along the side of the road naked at 2 a.m. yesterday morning?
No, I had nothing to do with Cody 2012. And normally when I masturbate, I do it fully clothed. It's also the same way I get pumice. I stand there and rub up against the pumice.
Chris is a resourceful hobo. Aren't you glad I found him as a guest?
Absolutely not, no.
I didn't think we'd all find the cardboard and the markers for the signs, Doug.
So you just wanted to... What? What did you just say?
How do you think we find the cardboard and the markers for the signs? Homeless people pulled.
How do you find the cardboard with the markers for the signs?
Good question.
We work outside of factories.
And you just take whatever they have left and use it.
Exactly.
Okay, well that's...
Again, that wasn't funny, it was just practical. That's all I'm saying. Entertaining and amusing
fair enough,
sometimes.
fair enough.
Sometimes I can leave life lessons for people. How to jerry-rig a Wi-Fi mobile hotspot, but maybe I'll help someone if they get down on their luck and find a sign. That's one to grow on.
Sure. Now,
I feel I'm learning a lot here.
I am not giving him a gift certificate for this, by the way. This is coming out of your pocket. I found 85 cents in my couch today, and that is going in my pocket, and
Wait. What was the gift certificate for?
it's for Chili's for $12.
Joe, you can keep that.
You're passing up food. You're a homeless dude, and you're passing up food.
Chili's is not food. Have you eaten at Chili's?
I eat all the time. I get free gift certificates.
Really, what do you eat at Chili's?
Well, I eat the Southwestern egg rolls. They're delicious.
Southwestern egg rolls. There's no part of that equation that makes sense.
Then you have the egg roll. You have the
How many
Southwest.
times have you been to the Southwest, Doug? I mean, let's be really frank and honest with ourselves. How far southwest have you gone?
Yeah, Doug, it's almost as ironic as him living under a bridge and living in shit and working at a hygienics factory.
The factory is hygienic, but we make health and beauty aid
Right,
products.
that you apparently use every day. Under the bridge. Under the fucking bridge. So yeah, Doug, tell us how far south you've been and what part of China you were that egg rolls from the Southwest.
132nd Q.
I'm sure even then you saw a whole bunch of egg rolls down there, huh?
I did. There's an Indian store on the side of the street.
Indian egg rolls.
Yeah.
I admire your cultural diversity, but I think you don't know your ass from a hole in the ground.
Yes, as the guy living under the bridge. Yeah, Doug.
Lady has a point.
Yeah.
How did this turn on me? You're supposed to be my friend.
You brought me into here, and I had to haggle with the lady's son to get a beer.
You didn't see the gray hair on the sides when he walked up here?
I do not see appearances. I work with a multicultural rainbow. That's right.
The different colors of salts? The blue and the purple, is that what you're talking
If
about?
that's what you want to make it be, yes. We also have orange, which is ironically green in our dye. Never quite understood that one. You figure they'd just go with the easy way.
So how many guys have sniffed a lot of that
Oh,
salt?
we get guys that are high all day, every day. I mean, that's why we can keep the job we keep. We couldn't go anywhere else.
Has anyone had the urge to gnaw your face off?
No one's had the urge to gnaw my face off.
Have you had the
And
urge
even
to-
if they did, I'd be too sprightly to catch them. Right, they couldn't catch me, all right? Because I can dart and weave and bob. I'm like a cat sometimes.
Okay, this second. I want to see some moves. I know the people on the pod show but can't hear it, but I would love to see these.
You don't even know what you're doing, do you, Doug?
Nope, not at all. I want to see this, though. I'm excited.
Pretend Doug's going to attack your face.
Yes, pretend I'm going to.
Here, I'll do you one better. Doug, take the beer from my hand. I'm too fast for you, son.
Come on, Doug.
I'm sure the lady could probably
Get him
grab
from
it
the best catch you ever picked up off the side of the road. Come on.
See, you admit it. This
No,
is
I'm
great.
being sarcastic. Come on, get the beer.
Look, I'm going to let you just go ahead and do what you do, Doug. The beer's empty. You're not going to get it.
Okay, we have another Twitter question. They would like to know how much you make at the factory, if they have any jobs opening, and why can you not afford to
Why
live
would
at
you
home?
want a job from a guy that's living under a bridge?
Well,
Well,
that's the
we
thing.
do have a fantastic referral program. I'll let you know that. I get $5 for every person who doesn't injure themselves within the first 2 weeks.
How many injuries do you have?
In what time period are you talking about?
The last 2
Last
weeks.
week, last 2 weeks, 37. If you don't count that one accidental name.
Okay, I have to know. How
The
do you
guy just fell off a tower and fell into the vat. We just kind of kept going with it. It kind of stained it a little bit, but hell, we were doing raspberry salts anyway, so no one could really tell.
Out of the street, out of the... Are you saying when I go to Baker's and buy bath salts, I'm buying a part of a human that fell in the vat?
He brought us samples.
No, throw it out. That is disgusting. I'm going to throw up.
You can have the raspberry.
No, that's okay.
I don't want the raspberry.
I was-
You're telling me there's a guy in here?
Well, not a full guy.